When Romania entered the war, she had around 600,000 men under arms, from a nation of around 8 million people. Following Romania's entry into the Second Balkan War, she had begun purchasing arms from her Central Power allies, purchasing large stocks from the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Although fielding over 100,000 Martini Henry rifles, expansion and modernization would require a new smokeless rifle. Some Austrian Mannlicher rifles were adopted in 8mm and were favored, but the more cost-effective 6.5mm round was adopted in 1892, leading to the Romanian 1893 Mannlicher rifle being officially adopted to service. While ammunition production would be handled in Romania, the rifles would be produced in Austro-Hungary and imported into Romania. Plans to build a rifle factory in Romania were laid down in 1914, and one of the primary investors of this new company would in fact be the Romanian Prime Minister Ion Brătianu. On Romania's entry into the war, only 200,000 rifles had been produced and imported, and less than 200 million bullets were on the official army rolls of stock, while Austro-Hungary in 1914 had millions of rifles, estimating at around 3.5 million. As for heavy machine guns, Romania also wished to adopt the Austro-Hungarian Schwarzlaws. I can't find any evidence that this ever happened, but on the entry of Romania into the Great War, they fielded various Schwarzlaws, Vickers, Hotchkiss, Maxim, and Colt machine guns, and Colt heavy machine guns. In 1914, when the Belgian forts fell to the Central Powers, Romania decided to take her fort artillery guns and instead make field artillery units with the pieces. While heavy artillery and howitzers came from the German Krupp works, the light and fast-firing artillery pieces came from France. In 1916, Romania had approximately just over 500,000 shells. Hypothesis Z projected it would take that many shells per month in Romania's various operations. It also deemed that Romania could only build another 400,000, as Austro-Hungary had been their artillery shell ingredients exporter. France had volunteered to send Romania 400,000 shells per month. Romania, at the outbreak of hostilities, had around 4 river gunboats, with various artillery and machine gun armaments protected by 2 inches of armor plating. These river boats had been built in pieces in Austro-Hungary and then assembled in Romania in the decades prior to war. These vessels did good work throughout the campaign. Romania's navy was also complemented by 8 torpedo boats that sported a light artillery cannon, 1 machine gun, and 2 torpedo tubes. Romania was one of the few minor nations prior to World War I to have a decent-sized air force. Numbers given in the sources range from 24 to 29 planes, a mixture of French monoplane Belarus, British monoplane Farman, and Romanian monoplane Vilesiu. Romania also maintained facilities to produce more imported and modern aircraft throughout the war.